Hard Flaccid Syndrome, a term that can sound frightening and confusing. It describes a state where the penis feels semi-hard, even when flaccid. Often, it comes with pelvic tightness, strange sensations, a feeling of loss of control. Many men who experience it feel anxious, worried something has gone terribly wrong. But the truth is, the body is not broken. It's reacting. In this video, we'll go deeper into what's really happening. We'll explore how the pelvic floor works, why this condition develops, and what it means for your body and your mind. And most importantly, why the goal isn't just relaxing muscles, but calming the entire nervous system. Because true healing comes from the inside out. Let's start with how the pelvic system normally works. The pelvic floor is made of layers of muscles. They support your bladder, rectum, and sexual organs. These muscles tighten and relax automatically, in perfect coordination with your nervous system. You don't have to think about it. It just happens. When you need control, like holding urine, the brain tells those muscles to tighten, and when it's time for normal blood flow or arousal, the brain tells them to relax. The main communication line here is the pudendal nerve. It carries signals between your brain, spinal cord, and pelvic muscles. Other nearby nerves control blood flow, temperature, and sensitivity. When all of this works smoothly, the body feels balanced. Muscles contract when needed, then let go when their job is done. That's normal pelvic function, a rhythmic conversation between muscles and nerves. But in Hard Flaccid Syndrome, something disturbs that conversation. The nerves start firing irregularly. Their messages become confused. Instead of calm signals, the system stays on alert. The pelvic muscles, especially the deep ones, stay slightly tense, even when they are supposed to be resting. It's as if the body is preparing for danger, but the danger never comes. Over time, that gentle, constant tension creates discomfort. Some men feel a semi-hard or cold sensation. Others describe a dull ache, a pulling, or strange numbness. It's not just physical, it's deeply neurological. Researchers believe this happens because of irritation or sensitization of the nerves. Sometimes it follows an injury, a long period of stress, or even overtraining the pelvic muscles. But often, it's the nervous system itself that becomes overstimulated. The automatic part of your system, the one that controls heart rate, blood flow, and muscle tone, gets stuck in a protective mode. That's the sympathetic system, the fight, flight, or freeze response. And when it stays active for too long, the body never truly rests. Even when you try to relax, it doesn't feel like relaxation. It feels like waiting for something to release. But it never fully does. That's why many men focused on pelvic relaxation exercises. And sometimes, it helps temporarily. You might feel a little looser, a little better. But after a while, the tension returns. And you wonder, why can't I just relax? Tien swears because the problem isn't just in the muscles, it's deeper. The nervous system is still alert, still guarding. When the brain senses something unsafe, even a thought, a memory, a fear, it sends signals that tighten the pelvic floor again. It's not your fault. It's your body's way of protecting you. Trying to force relaxation without addressing the stress beneath it is like smoothing waves on the surface of the ocean while the current underneath keeps moving. The muscles are only responding to what the nerves are saying. So the real work is not to relax harder, but to calm the messages being sent from the inside. Let's explore what that means. When you think about relaxation, you might imagine the absence of movement. But true relaxation is not stillness, it's safety. It's when your nervous system trusts that it can let go. When your body no longer feels the need to defend. This kind of calm can't be forced through muscle exercises alone. It's created through awareness, through breathing that tells the body, I'm safe. Through slowing down thoughts that constantly scan for danger. Through gentle daily actions that remind the brain that life is not a threat. The pelvis is one of the most reactive areas of the body when it comes to stress. It's tied directly to the fight or flight response. That's why people under chronic stress often hold tension there, even without realizing it. So for someone with HFS, the pelvic muscles are not the enemy. They are messengers. They're saying, I'm trying to protect you. When you shift your focus from fighting the symptoms to listening to them, the process begins to change. You stop chasing relaxation and start cultivating calm. Now let's talk about why pelvic exercises alone may not fix HFS. Many men try Kegels or stretching routines to make things better. But if the core issue is that the nerves are overstimulated, then more physical effort can make the system even more alert. Imagine a car alarm that won't stop ringing. Pressing the horn harder won't help. You need to calm the system that controls it. That doesn't mean exercises are bad. They can help when done gently and with the right awareness. But they have to come from a state of calm, not from fear. Otherwise, you're reinforcing the same loop. Stress, tension, more stress. That's why recovery from HFS is not about pushing harder. It's about teaching your body that it's safe to stop pushing. Here's what that process can look like. Step 1. Awareness. Start by noticing when your body feels tense. Don't judge it. Just observe. Step 2. Breathing. Gentle, slow breathing from the diaphragm, not forced, just steady. Inhale through the nose. Feel your belly rise. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Each breath tells your body, it's okay now. Step 3. Mindful rest. Spend a few minutes each day simply sitting or lying quietly, without trying to fix anything. Let thoughts come and go. Let sensations shift naturally. This teaches your nervous system that stillness is safe. Over time, the body learns that it doesn't have to stay guarded. And as that guard drops, the pelvic muscles begin to follow. They release naturally, not because you force them, but because the body feels safe again. Remember, healing the nervous system takes time. You can't rush it. You can only support it. The goal is not to chase a perfect state. It's to create safety moment by moment. Because safety is the signal that tells your pelvic floor to relax. When the brain says, it's okay, the body listens. So remember, pelvic relaxation is not the final goal. It's just a reflection of something deeper. The body doesn't need to be fixed. It needs to be reassured. When you calm the mind, the nervous system follows. And when the nervous system finds balance, the body restores itself quietly, gently, without being forced. Hard Flaccid Syndrome does not mean your body is broken. It means your system is protecting itself a little too long. With awareness, patience, and compassion, you can teach it that safety has returned. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you understand HFS on a deeper level, please like, share, and subscribe for more science-backed insights on recovery, self-awareness, and the connection between mind and body.